Think of it less like a sudden U-turn and more like a slow burn of regret. That's a phrase that comes up. It's like it's quietly smoldering beneath the surface.
A slow burn of regret. Okay, that's a powerful image.
And it could have these profound, long-term implications for the political landscape.
That phrase, slow burn, it really does distinguish it from something, I don't know, more dramatic, right? We're not talking about some sudden mass exodus of voters just abandoning ship overnight.
No, exactly. That's not the picture emerging.
It sounds much more gradual, almost imperceptible day to day.
Precisely. The gradual nature is absolutely key. The analysis often describes it as cracks appearing in the once solid foundation of his support.
Cracks, okay. Not a collapse.
Not a collapse, not a full-blown repudiation, as one source put it. And what's particularly striking, I think, is that this doesn't seem to be just a momentary dip in the polls, or some reactive blip because of a news cycle.
Right.
It's being framed as this persistent, significant, and sustained trend. And that's why it warrants a closer look. It kind of speaks to a deeper, maybe more fundamental reassessment happening in the minds of, at least a segment of the electorate. It's a subtle change accumulating over time, not a sudden shockwave.
Okay, so if it is this quiet, slow motion kind of shift, what's actually causing it? What are the underlying forces making people feel this growing unease? What's driving this quiet reconsideration among folks who voted for him before?
Yeah, good question.
The sources we looked at, they really seem to zero in on maybe three main buckets: economic anxiety, some dissatisfaction with policies, and then this bigger thing, political polarization.
That sounds right. Let's maybe unpack the first two first.
Yeah.
Economic anxiety and policy dissatisfaction.
Okay.
I mean, it's fair to say many voters were initially drawn in by promises of, economic revival, prosperity.
Big promises.
Big promises.
Yeah.
But what we're seeing reported now across various analyses is that things like persistent inflation, ongoing economic uncertainty, they've left some feeling a pretty profound sense of disappointment.
Disappointment, or even betrayal.
Betrayal is a strong word, but maybe for some it feels like that. It's not just about the general state of the economy either. It's this perceived gap, this chasm between the bold assurances that were made and the lived economic reality for many families.
Right, like the kitchen table issues.
Exactly. And then there's the policy side. Take something like comprehensive immigration reform, or the promise of a universally embraced replacement for the Affordable Care Act.
Right. Those were key issues.
Very key. And for voters who really prioritize those specific areas, seeing what they perceive as a lack of progress, it seems a sense of disillusionment has crept in. It slowly chips away at their confidence.
So it's that gap again. Expectation versus perceived delivery.
Yeah.